Welcome to Sober Barkeep. I'm Brian Anderson, coming to you from Anderson's Guitar Bar here in lovely League City, Texas. Still have a cold, but it's Canadian Beer Friday, and I thought I'd air the clip of the blind tasting and interview I did with Navin from AFBEV.CA that we did during the first anniversary live stream. So hope you enjoy, and I hope to be back with you soon with some live episodes. Till then, live well and drink smart.
There we go.
Hey Brian, how's it going? You got it right, Brian. I'm so impressed.
Outstanding. Fantastic. So Navin, you reached out to me, gosh, it's been, I guess, about 6 months ago.
Yeah, time flies.
You're out of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
You started AFBEV.CA, said, look, I've got this company. We're selling Canadian beers online. And you didn't say this, but you basically said, you're not doing Canadian beers enough justice. Let me send you some Canadian beers. And I have absolutely loved Canadian Beer Friday. It's been absolutely fantastic. And so thank you for doing that. Yeah,
no, thank you, Brian. I mean, I reached out to you because I watched your videos and I, loved following what you do with American beers, but I had no way of comparing it for myself as well. And I just wanted to see how, Canadian beers stacked up against American beers. And I was like, this is the guy whose content I really like. He's succinct, concise, impartial. I liked how you explained why you like things. And I reached out to you, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Cool. All right, so I've got my son here. Let's see if we can get ourselves both on.
Yeah.
And so we got 4 of the beers that I've tried previously on Canadian Beer Friday, which I love. Canadian Beer Friday is fun.
I love it.
So let's give a quick try here. This is my son, Skyler. Skyler works at a craft beer place, drinks a lot of beer. And occasionally we'll do, I bring Skyler in a lot because he doesn't drink non-alcoholic. He drinks the fully leaded, but it gives me a good person that's drinking it every day to go, how does this really compare? And so I bounce a lot of stuff off Sky. So let's take these are all rated 4 or higher when I did them earlier. Okay. So the first one is a blonde. Oh, and you're drinking them with us.
Yep, yes, sir.
Navin knows what we got. Isn't that good?
I like that. That's actually really good. I like it a lot.
It's a really nice. This is from Beer Sanzo. Cool. I love their cans, by the way. Super simple little cans. It's almost like a generic beer can, but it's a blonde pilsner. And basically, this is actually my favorite pilsner of any of the pilsners that are out there.
That's awesome.
That's really good. I love
it. So. You keep this one in stock. Actually, all these you keep in stock, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, with BSN's all cool. They do really good sours, and so I always thought of them as like a sour brewery until I tasted that, and I was like, actually, that's just a really good beer.
It is. It's just a good, solid beer. All right, the second one here is another. Let's just try this. Try this one here and see what you think.
That's good as well. I like those both.
This one, to me, this one's the one that really got me turned on to One for the Road. One for the Road, you can't find it in the United States. And I've actually talked to the owner, and I'd love for him to find a U.S. distributor as well. I mean, we can get it through you, obviously. Their shipping costs are a little higher, but but I'll tell you, folks, if you want some great Canadian beer, One for the Road, my favorite Canadian brewery, hands down. This is their Kolsch.
Okay, I was gonna say it's a lot more smoother than not as spicy as the Pilsner is.
Okay, cool.
It's good. It's very good.
So it's got that kind of Oktoberfest, Kolsch kind of taste to it a little bit. All right, so cool. The next one we're gonna try here, Sky, is right up your alley. All right. So let's try this one, and I'm gonna get you to tell me what you think.
It's sour.
Yep. Skyler likes sour. She's kind of a big sour guy.
I love
awesome.
What flavors are you getting out of there?
Lemon.
If you nail this, it'll be a miracle.
I'm getting lemon, I think. There's some sort of citrus, maybe.
It's lychee and clementine.
Oh.
Yeah. That's my go-to summer beer right now. It's so hot up here in British Columbia that I'm drinking tons and tons, and I mean tons, of the meteorite that you got over there.
Yeah, Labatt. This is another one. And it's kind of, I got thrown because the first one that I tried that you sent me was their dark beer. And I just really like it. It's really thin.
Mm-hmm.
But every one that I've tried since then, I really like the Labatt. They really do a great job. And that just,
yeah, it's refreshing.
that's just a really
very
good
good
beer.
summer beer.
Yeah, and Brian, I'll tell you, you mentioned in your video that I don't think you've had the real lychee fruit before. So I grew up in Southeast Asia and ate a lot of lychee, and they nailed that flavor. I thought it'd be overpowering at first, but I think the clementine peel, the bitterness just like brings it right back.
Fantastic. Yeah, I wouldn't know a lychee if it bit me in the butt, but I like this. It's really, really good. Okay, and then the last one, Sky, and this is another one that I really, really like this beer.
My coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Yeah, well,
It's an espresso stout. It's another one for the road
very,
product.
very coffee forward. Yeah.
It is, but it's not just the coffee. It's got complexity to it. You know, some of the ones that I've had that are the coffee stouts, that's really, it's almost like drinking iced coffee. But this has got the tongue tinkle, the bite to it that you would expect out of a stout, with that coffee backbone to it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would, without seeing the color of it, I don't know if I would just say it was a stout.
Okay.
Because it's not quite as that, rye red sort of flavor. But with that coffee, it does kind of help add a little bit of bitterness that a stout would have.
Yep.
It's good though. Both of these are all very good.
All right, fantastic. All right, so there we go. Canadian Beer Friday on a Thursday. And so, Navin, real quick, where do you see the Canadian beer market going before I drop you off here?
Yeah, good question, Brian. I actually feel like we're gonna probably plateau a little bit, and from that I mean from like a producer perspective. We've had, so many new, breweries and wineries and spirit companies come out in the last year and a half that I feel like we're a much smaller country than the United States, and so there's only so much demand, and I feel like we're gonna see a slower roll of new products come out. However, at the same time, I feel like there's more and more interest in the sober lifestyle, and so I can only hope that there's more and more demand growing on the other side. So it'll meet somewhere in the middle. So I'm hoping for bigger and better things than the rest of the year.
Outstanding. Navin, thanks for all you do, and thanks for supporting and sponsoring Canadian Beer Friday. It's a blast, and it's been fun working with you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Keep doing what you do. Too many more years.
All right, thanks.